Welcome to another episode of Eat, Smoke, Drink, Mexico edition. So this is a coffee Mexico edition. Forgive the noise, forget the ambience noise, the fucking music everywhere because there's just shit going on everywhere. This city is the most insane city I have ever witnessed. It's just loud, it's obnoxious, it's just crazy, but I am enjoying it a lot. Anyway, in this Mexico bean series, I'm actually going to feature, I think, 5 beans, 5 roasteries, shall I say. The first one is called Dharma Cafe. Okay, so this one here is a medium roast. Okay, medium roast. It's from Oaxaca. It was roasted on the 27th, so it's roughly 27th of September. So it's been about 20 days. It's been about 20 days since this has been roasted. Okay, the altitude of 1,300 meters above sea level, anyway, yeah. Look, there's not much else, and there's not much other information on the packet. You go to a store for this. You don't buy it online. Well, I didn't buy it online. You go to a small roastery. They've got a little bar with the coffees and stuff. And when I went there, I thought, oh, okay, I'm not sure if I want to buy this. The roasting machine is quite rudimentary, very basic, small, but hey, here I am. I thought I'd give it a go. This was quite cheap. This was about, for 250 grams, it was about $8 US, okay, $8-9 US. The other ones that I'm getting is more than double that. It's probably actually sometimes 3 times that. So I want to see the difference between those and this. Okay, so I'm going to do this first to have a bit of a baseline, and then we will go to the other one. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first talk to you about the beans. As you can see, the beans, look, they're definitely a medium roast, different size beans, single origin, not machine, bulk harvested, different sizes of beans. It looks like they're quite well sprouted and fermented, so that's quite nice. I think that even though it is a medium roast, it's slightly on the more intense roast. It does say medio intenso, so not quite medium, medio intenso. And you can definitely smell it, just a little bit borderline. But the beans are still quite light and the smell is still relatively medium, so that's quite cool. I'm dropping beans everywhere. The nose is cashew, roast peanuts, cereal notes, toasted bread. A little bit of a fruity note, dusty, leathery, burnt butter, burnt popcorn, smoldering wood. Quite a pleasant nose. But look, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if it is washed or natural. Communication wasn't exactly easy, so I don't know if it is, but it doesn't have that funkiness of natural or extended fermentation. So I would say it's probably washed. Also, for the price of it as well, I'd presume it's washed because of the process takes shorter and it's cheaper. But a very pleasant nose nonetheless, very pleasant nose. When I got this, I had to rest it a while. It was giving off a lot of gas. It was puffing up every day. I had to release it and puff up every day. There's no two-way valve, a one-way valve, so I had to do that. And then when it stopped doing it so much, that's when I decided to start drinking it. So anyway. Oh, weird. It's almost like a pickle juice. Maybe it is natural, I'm not sure, but almost looks like pickle water. Wet wood, wet rope. It is buttery, it is creamy, nutty, toasted walnut, toasted cashew. It's got a bit of plum powder, cherry juice. A bit of nectarine, grilled nectarine. Very nice. The smell of the brew, you can tell it is more of a medium to heavy, okay, borderline. Anyway, let's get sipping. Ooh, so loud here, it's just insanity. All the time, it's always loud. Okay, on the palate, it is definitely more on the heavier roast, not medium, it's medium to dark on the palate. You've got toasted peanuts, or slightly with the peanuts slightly burning just before that. Wet clay, soil. You're not getting much acid out of that actually. It's very earthy, leathery, dark cocoa, dark chocolate, 80% chocolate. There's a slight salinity. You're not getting much acid out of that. I think this particular one, the bean, I'm not sure, but definitely on the darker side. I think the bean is of good quality. Is it AAA grade? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. I think it's not targeted for that third wave upper bracket single origin market. I think it's just a little bit below that in terms of the price point. And because the flavor, the darker roast, compensates maybe for the quality of the bean. I don't know. But it's not ultra complex. It's not an ultra complex coffee. It's whatever tries to come up gets subdued by the slight bitterness and darkness. I mean, it's not too bitter, but it definitely is heading that way. So that's a good baseline. Is it a bad coffee? No. Actually, my preference for this coffee is iced coffee lately. It just tapers back that darkness, okay, just tapers it back. So I do 150 grams of ice, and then I do a 160 gram pour, 1:16 ratio, 18 gram beans, okay? But for all intents and purposes, I'm going to do hot cup reviews. Toasted almonds, amaretto, leather, earthy, but that's it. Yeah, so look, it's not a bad coffee, not bad coffee at all. I think that it's actually quite good for the price point. I mean, it really is quite good for the price point, but I guess it's one of those things you only get to have 2 coffees in a day, so I'd want to have something extra compelling. But is it a bad coffee? Not at all. I think it's actually a really good coffee. And like I said, for the price point, it is exceptional. It is exceptional for the price point. Until next time, make sure you eat, smoke, drink. Cheers. And caffeinate. And welcome to Mexico.